How's it going, Beyond the Benches Nation? It's your man JT coming at you with another video here as we continue to work our way through the 2019 Miami Dolphins offseason as they rebuild and try to restructure this team around Chris Grier and new head coach Brian Flores. And as we do that, we head towards the NFL draft. From now on, every week I'll be doing a mock draft Monday, doing a Dolphins-only mock draft, going over some of the players the team could or should be interested, and some of the draft strategies that Dolphin fans may just see come next month's draft. Kicking off my first mock draft Monday, we talk about the first round. Now, there's lots of strategies Miami will want to look at and could dictate how this entire draft goes. Do they go after a quarterback? Is that something they're targeting in 2020? And if so, which direction do they go? I think they probably won't be able to get a quarterback as they'll likely get outbid in that department. So they will then look to trade down, but only until Ed Oliver, probably a top 10 talent at defensive tackle, is still there on the board. The Dolphins will like to rebuild their defense for Brian Flores, and Ed Oliver gives them a dominant defensive lineman that can play inside or on the edge and just do everything that this team is going to need. And I think this would be a great first selection for the Dolphins. As I mentioned, however, the Dolphins would love to pick up some extra draft picks, and they do just that, getting the 2 late second-round picks that the Chiefs have for their 42nd overall pick, as well as a swap of third-round selections. And with the extra draft picks, the Dolphins start by adding some depth and talent to their team, and they do that with their second Alabama safety to match up with Minkah Fitzpatrick in Dieonte Thompson, who can come up into the box and also play some man coverage and give the Dolphins some multiple options in that area. And with the other second-round pick that the Dolphins acquire, they do take a chance at a quarterback with Will Grier. Grier has a strong arm and some Baker Mayfield-like qualities that would allow him to potentially become a star in the league behind Ryan Fitzpatrick. And if it doesn't work out, the Dolphins can always pass on him, taking a guy in 2020 with a low-risk, high-reward pick here. Turning their attention to the third round, however, they addressed the offensive line, which took a big hit in Juwan James leaving. But by getting Bobby Evans, the tackle out of Oklahoma, they get a guy who can compete with Chris Grier and Jesse Davis on that right side of the offensive line starting day one. They also addressed another position of need in round 4 with pass rusher Carl Granderson out of Wyoning. Losing Cam Wake and others took a big hit to the defensive line. The Dolphins addressed that here with a small, speedy pass rusher. Then in the 5th round, the Dolphins look to replace guys like Danny Amendola and other slot receivers with Hunter Renfrow from the national championship winning Clemson. He has shown the ability to run smart routes as well as catch the ball in traffic, which could be very helpful for the Dolphins in the 2019 season and beyond, getting cheap production. Heading into the first of their 2 7th-round picks, the Dolphins take TJ McCoy, the potential center out of the University of Florida, as they continue to address that offensive line in this draft. And lastly, with their final selection of the draft, they take DeShawn Robinson, the small running back with pass-catching abilities out of Utah State. Pairing him up with Kenyon Drake and Kalen Ballage gives them another playmaker and some really good talent at that running back position for future Dolphins quarterbacks. And that concludes my mock draft. As I said, I'll be doing this every Monday, so comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I will see y'all next time.